Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss about inventory management. So it will be a first part. It will and the video will have a continuation which will come next day, which will be a second part of the video. So in this video, I'm going to discuss about what is inventory, difference between stocks and inventory, objective of inventory management, how does it work, types of inventory management technique. So in this technique, I'm just going to name them. In the next video, I'll elaborate. Types of inventory and levels of inventory. So what is inventory? Inventory includes finished products and all the assets a business owns or uses to complete production. So in inventory include both the thing, that is the finished product, that is the output or the item, as well as the assets or the raw materials that a business owns or uses to complete the production. So now next come to the difference between inventory and stock. So what is inventory? We have already learned what is inventory. Inventory includes the products you sell as well as the materials and equipment needed to make them. But stock is slightly different. Stock are the goods or ready-made items you sell to the customers. It includes finished products, parts or materials, whatever you sell to customer. The more stock or product you sell, the more revenue your business generates. A stock can be anything. It can be finished products, it can be parts or material, it can be anything. But you need to be careful about the term that whatever you are selling to your customer and from where you are earning the revenue, right? You grab the difference between inventory and stock. Objective of inventory management: preventing dead stock and perishability. So what is dead stock? Dead stock is something that is being kept in the stock, or that is being kept in the godown for a long time. It refers to products in your inventory that don't move or sell as fast as you would like. Sometimes they don't even sell at all and sit forever on your warehouse shelf. In other words, it's stock that already dead. This type of stock is a common but undesirable part of any business with a supply chain. That's because it represents a portion of your company's expenses that you can't convert to profit. All products in your inventory are assets, right? But that means you spent a portion of your capital to procure them. If you can't sell them, then your company effectively wasted money on them. So you need to take tips for managing this dead stock. Take help from a good inventory management system. Transfer the dead stock to another company location. You can use efficient demand forecasting solution. You can offer shipping, free shipping to your customer to attract them. And perishability issue comes in case of those products which get spoiled or rot easily, like food. In case of some medicine also, which have a time period and within which you need to sell, cosmetics, many things. Reducing purchase cost of goods. So whenever you are buying your raw materials from the market, you need to see where the cost is least. So where from buying the least cost goods, you will have more profit, because whenever your total cost is less, your total profit will be high. Enhancing cash flow. So by increasing your cash flow, you will have you will increase your profit. What is cash flow? Cash flow refers to the net balance of cash moving into and out of a business at a specific point in time. Maintaining sufficient stock, so you do not know when suddenly you have a high demand in the market, your product has a high demand in the market, and if you're not having enough inventory in your stock, you cannot cope up the situation. You cannot if you are not having enough raw material, you cannot produce the extra item that you have ordered in that point of time, right? So you always need to be ready. So for staying ready, you need to have you need to have a good amount of stock in your hand. Optimizing storage cost by reducing your storage cost. How does it work? First, inward delivery of goods. First, the goods are being delivered, the raw materials are being delivered, then it is received at factory premises. After receiving, the goods are stored in the warehouses, and after storing from the warehouse, it gets transferred in the manufacturing house. In the manufacturing house, the whole manufacturing process goes on. After the manufacturing process, the finished product that goes for the quality test, and after the quality test, the product is being carried away for distribution. Types of inventory techniques: ABC analysis, JIT method, just-in-time method, MRP method, EOQ model, VAD analysis, and first slow and non-moving method, that is AFS analysis. Types of inventory. What are the types of inventory? First come the raw material. Raw materials are parts or components used to make a final product. So it is a components, or these are the components that are required for producing final goods or products. Then comes the components or spare parts like the nuts and bolts, like these things. Indirect items like the trucks or the cars that are required for carrying the inventories. Work in progress or semi-finished goods. What are the work in progress? Work in progress are the products that are still in production, so whose production are still going on, that is in the mid part. And after this work in progress, next come the finished products, that is the finished goods that is ready to sell. Finished products are completed products that are packaged and ready to be sold. Levels of inventory. So what are the levels of inventory? First comes the maximum stock. So the maximum stock level is a not to exceed amount used for inventory. The maximum stock level is a quantity of material above which the stock of an item should not normally be allowed to go. Okay, above this the stock should not be allowed to go, as it is the not to exceed limit, right? Next comes the average stock. Average stock refers average quantity of stock available in a specific period of time. And how average stock is calculated? This is done by finding out the average of the beginning inventory and end for the accurate period. Okay. The calculation is done by the beginning time period and the beginning inventory and end inventory, and with those quantity the average stock is calculated. Minimum stock. A minimum stock level is the level below which the actual stock should not be allowed to go or allowed to fall, right? A minimum quantity of a particular item of material that must be kept in the store at all time. Reorder level. Reorder level is the inventory at which a company would place a new order and start manufacturing a new product. Reorder level depends on a company's work order lead time and its demand during the time and whether the company maintain a safety stock. So it is the level at which a company could place a new order or start a new manufacturing product, right? Lead time. Lead time is the lapse time between when. I hope you understand the reorder. From the name only you can understand, right? When you need to order again. Re means again, right? And re plus order means again order. So that is reorder. When you need to again order. Lead time. Lead time is the lapse time between when a order is placed, it will be I, is placed to replenish inventory and when the order is received. Lead time affects the amount of stock a company needs to hold at any point in time. So whenever you have ordered, suppose you have ordered a thing in Flipkart and Flipkart had texted you that it will be delivered within 2 or 3 days, and in the time period the thing will get shipped, it will get packaged, and after that it will successfully get delivered to you. But it doesn't get delivered instantly, right? It takes some time. So the time period between the order is placed and the order is delivered, that is the good is delivered, so that time period is called the lead time, and the lead time should not be very high, it should be kept minimum. UQ refers to the ideal order quantity a company should purchase in order to minimize inventory cost. So UQ is an important topic, and I'll make a separate video for this topic where I'll explain this topic again. So it is the ideal order quantity a company should purchase in order to minimize inventory cost. So it is a quantity that is not too high or that is not too low. It is the exact amount that a company should order. So it will by maintaining this economic order quantity, it will not create any kind of dead stock, as well as it will not create any kind of wastage, it will not create loss for your company. In case of perishable item also, it will not get rot easily, as you will buy a UQ, that means an ideal quantity only, and it will get sale at right time only. So economic order quantity is the exact amount you should buy, that is the ideal quantity. So with this I am ending this video. So if you have any queries related to the video, please write in the comment section below, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Till then, goodbye.